Fine. So in previous session we discussed regarding foundation round, okay, or maybe basic round related to quantum reasoning. Now let's see about in advanced round what type of questions they are asking and what level okay the questions are like. Advanced quant and advanced reasoning both we'll discuss. Right. So let's see about this advanced reasoning. Okay, here the first question is related to data sufficiency. Right. So see this question. Here the data is regarding. Okay, question is followed by two statements. Fine. Okay, identify which of the following is are sufficient to answer the question. How is Virat related to Mayank's son? To answer that, what statement is sufficient? Is it statement 1 alone or statement 2 alone? Or is it together? Here we have either or as well. Problem is that maybe in that basic round when we see there is no option called either or, but here they give an option C which is either 1 or 2, and we have option D, both statements 1 and 2 are needed. 1 alone, 2 alone, either are both needed. All this are given in the option, so look into this. How is Virat related to Mayank's son? In advanced section, advanced reasoning, this is the question. Those who are done with mock test, okay, you can find this question in that. Okay, we shared already the link regarding entire test, including coding also, if people can try. So please attempt it at earliest. If you are a serious aspirant of TCS, you must should complete those mock test rounds. Okay, maybe tomorrow Sunday you can try at least tomorrow. Fine. So please look into that, then you will get full clarity. Now, yeah, fine. How is Virat related to Mayank's son? Now, statement 1 alone, is it sufficient? Statement 2 alone sufficient? First, always we have to try alone, right? So if we try statement 1 alone, is it possible? Statement 1 alone. Statement 1 alone. Mayank's wife is the sister of Virat's father's. Virat father only son means Virat. Virat is a male gender if you consider. Virat father's only son is nothing but Virat. Okay. Mayank's wife is the sister of Virat. Using statement 1 alone, Mayank wife is sister of Virat. So how is Virat related to Mayank? Is nothing but brother-in-law, because spouse, brother, brother-in-law. Okay, we are getting the relation, connection between Mayank and Virat here. Okay, sir, but you may have a doubt. How can you justify Virat is a male or female? They not use the word he, him is not used. We cannot actually, to be go in a precise way, with the names we cannot consider it's a gender is male or female. Okay, but in all textbooks and exams nowadays they're taking with names. Okay, including ESC exam last year they given with the name Jack they taken as a male. Okay, but with the names itself they are deciding. Okay, broadly or maybe to be precise or to in depth if you want to speak with names we should not decide. Okay, but some exams they're considering with names also. Now we are in dilemma because of that. If names they consider as a male or female, then statement 1 alone is okay. But how these people will consider, they don't reveal the key. Problem is that if a key is given, what level, what way they considered, we can understand. But key they don't share, and we should okay think in a if we see in all competitive exams, majority they're taking now. But to be precise to say, I agree with names we should not decide. But still, if you refer textbooks and exams recently, they're taking with names also gender. If that is the case, statement 1 alone is okay. I am able to decide how Virat related to Mayank using statement 1 alone. I am taking Virat as a male person. With the name Virat, I consider as a male person. Next statement 2 alone also we should try. Don't stop here because there is an option which is C. Virat father's only son. When male said male father only son means that male person, same person will come. That's why I'm striking this and written as Virat. Now if you see statement 2 alone, don't stop with 1 alone because there is an option C here. Either statement 1 alone or 2 alone is given. Now try 2 alone. If you go for 2 alone, Mayank is the son-in-law of, son-in-law means what? daughter, husband. Rohit is having daughter. Rohit, whose only daughter? Sheila. So Rohit only daughter is Sheila. Sheila husband is Mayank. Sheila is the sister of Virat. Sheila is the sister of Virat. How is Virat related to Mayank? Here also I taken Virat as a male. Okay, Virat as a male. Yeah, Virat is a brother of Sheila. We're taking Virat as a male, then Virat is a brother of Sheila, and Virat is brother-in-law for Mayank. Same thing, what we got is statement 1 alone. Same relationship here also. So statement 2 alone also we can do. 1 alone we can do. 2 alone also we can do, but only considering Virat as a male person. If suppose you don't consider Virat as a male person, Virat can be sister-in-law as per above and below, brother-in-law both, and you don't have an option both statements together not sufficient is not given. If suppose Virat you don't take male, it may be male or female, then you should get the answer both statements together not sufficient. Here we don't have the answer like both statements together not sufficient is not there. Means we can consider that Virat as a male person. Okay, so it's answer option. Which option we can go? Option C. Option C is the answer for this question. In advanced reasoning, this is the first question we are discussing. We have around set of 10 questions. In 10 questions, 15 minutes for reasoning, 10 questions, 20 minutes for quant. Together 20 questions, 35 minutes. When you see the screenshot, what we shared regarding pattern, we said advanced quant and advanced reasoning together, 20 questions, 35 minutes. But for your few of other batch students who are done with TCS already, okay, they clearly given separate. Quant 10 questions, 20 minutes. Advanced reasoning 10 questions, 15 minutes like that. Practice accordingly. Now see the next statement or next question. This is which topic? This will comes under decision making. It's important in AMCAT platform also. If you take any exam in AMCAT platform or SHL platform, which is used for Tech Mahindra actually, they're asking this type of question. Decision making. You have to decide that I have to select this guy or not. This is regarding what? To recruit a graduate trainee in the IT department. Okay, they're given some conditions. If all satisfied, then they're going to select that candidate. Or they don't want to select. If any condition missing referring to somebody and all will be there. Right now, what is the conditions here? 4 conditions. First one, must be engineering graduate in computer science or its applications, like we have IoT, IT, AML, all those data science and all. Okay. Next, electronics also with more than 70% of the marks. Okay. Next condition, age. Okay, when you see any government jobs, you can find this condition. Definitely regarding age, they'll put the park. Okay, we must should be in this range of age. So less than 22 years not allowed, more than 27 years not allowed. With respect to 2021, not 2024, they given certain date. With respect to that date, okay, your age should be not less than 22, not more than 27. Okay. Next, you should, yeah, as you are recruiting, you people are also attending for a drive now. Okay, there is a criteria you must should have throughout your BTech, so on so, or throughout your academics, intermediate, 10th, diploma, so on so percentage. So here they given 70%. They mention only graduation, and here you are attending for a test. So in test they should get at least 65%. After test, your people are going to attend interview. In interview, they should get more than 60%. And high school certificate is like intermediate level, so +2 level. 80% is required. Okay, this is the conditions they're given. If you satisfied all these conditions now, then you are selected. Fine. And okay, suppose among this A, B, C, D, they may give some exemptions here. They're given that. I'll see those exemptions. Yeah, this is some exemptions given. Yeah, for B, C, or D, we have 4 conditions A, B, C, D, all satisfied except B. then you are referred to the general manager, but provided you should have at least 80% in engineering. Normal cutoff is 70% in engineering, but if you are not satisfied B is actually regarding age. You should not be less than 22, not be more than 27. If you're not satisfying that age criteria, then if you have good percentage in 80% and above in engineering, then you are referred to the general manager and HR, so they take the decision. Right. No, sir. A, B satisfied, first two conditions satisfied, C or D failed or C and D both failed. Last two conditions failed or one among this is failed, you may be referred to vice president, but provided you should get 70% in the selection test and you should belongs to S2 community and you should have 70% in the selection test. Actual selection test should be 65% if you see the conditions, but here they change 70% and if it belongs to S2 community, then you are referred to the vice president. That is only for C and D. C and D fail. If suppose A failed, what will happen? If first one failed, you are not selected, simple, because there is no exemption given. Among this A, B, C, D, all satisfied, B not satisfied means they given some exemption for that. You may be referred to HR satisfying something. And okay, if A, B satisfied, C or D or C and D both not satisfied means then you should have 70% in your engineering and at least minimum 70% or more than that. And okay, and you are belongs to ST committee means then you are referred to vice president like that. Then vice president will take the decision like that. But if A section first condition failed, then you are not selected. A failed means not selected. Directly you can decide. So B and C both failed means then also problem. If B failed, okay. C and D failed, okay, there is an exemption. BC failed means there is no exemption for BC together. All failed except B. All satisfied except to C or D or C and D, then okay. But BC both wrong also problem. And there is one more thing like, okay, if suppose in question they're not given data regarding age, then there is one option called data insufficient. Decision cannot be taken. Yes, if I don't know the age, whether B satisfied or not, I don't know. I'm telling you not regarding these conditions. Now they'll give regarding some ex-candidate. He is having computer science so and so percentage. He is having so and so in HSC. Okay, all given they're not mentioned about age in the data. I cannot take the decision. There is one option like that also. Data insufficient. Yeah, if data is not given, this all four conditions means you should know HSC percentage. You should know BTech percentage, engineering percentage. You should know what is the maybe written test percentage, interview percentage. You should know the age. If this is not given in the question, then you may go with data insufficiency also. Don't go for exemption C and D, sir. When it is failed, you will go for exemption. When it is failed or selected, how can you know if the data is not given, right? So, what is the data you are talking, sir? I'll just show you that point. Yeah, this is the data I'm talking about. Yeah, see, this is regarding that person. One person, Anirudh. Regarding Anirudh, they given this data. Now you check Anirudh is okay or not. BTech in computer and 72 percentage. Condition A satisfied. A, B, C, D, four conditions. First condition is regarding computer science or applications or electronics. Minimum 70%, but he is having 72. First condition satisfied. Second condition regarding age. At 2017, his age is 21, but I think they refer 2021. So by the time 2021, his age will be around 25. 25 or 26 depends on the month and date and all, but no problem. It should not be more than 27. It will be 25 or 26. It's not crossing 27. So age condition B also satisfied. D is regarding HSC, 80% required, that is also satisfied. C is regarding written test and interview. Written test 65% required. Here whether they mention a selection test 65. Interview 55% required and this guy is having 65 also good. So he would be selected. You can, I'll just scroll, see the conditions again. I think problem with D. Problem with D. D not satisfied. Why? D is more than 80%. Here, how much he have? How much he is having? He scored 80%, but they're asking, you see the condition D. D failed. So I cannot say directly you would be selected, no, because D failed here. Yeah, you check here. D, okay, at least 80% means 80 is allowed, but they clearly mention more than 80%. So it's greater than 80 required. 80.5 or something more than 80. But here that condition not satisfied. And see the age. 2021, okay, 2017 age problem not there. Here computer science 70%, that's this satisfied. This one okay, this one okay. And see, interview 60%, he got 65%. A, B, C all okay, D only problem. Now when D failed, what you have to do? You should go for vice president, but condition he must belongs to be okay ST community here, but belongs to ST community, right? And he should score more than 70% of the selection test. Problem, okay, 70% selection test not there, and he is not belong to that community, so we cannot refer to vice president. That is also failed. Now what we can go? He would not be selected. With D, with C, 0.1 percentage or 0.01 also, what it may be. Okay, that word is important. His must and should have a more than 80%. Okay, he scored 80% exactly here. This is what problem while you people are applying for some companies also. We don't read the conditions properly, we don't update your resumes. Now companies are using AI tool and they'll pick the values from your resume, and you may not satisfy and it will not shortlist your things. While registering for companies, please be aware of. First read the job profile before applying. Okay, if you see, let's see Accenture or TCS anything, before applying there is a clearly they'll mention eligibility criteria. Read it properly. Okay, 80% can become 80.01 at the end of the BTech easily. As it is in 4142, you may got a bit hard work if you do. Changing 0.01% is all is possible. That's what you read it properly, the instructions. And especially in Accenture, you know what they'll do? That AI tool will pick words from your resume. If suppose you used a word called experience in the resume, then at the time of uploading documents, it will ask you, okay, please give the proof for your experience. You may be fresher, but the tool don't know. It just pick the word experience word in your resume. If it is identified, it will ask you to show the proof for experience. Until you give a comment or something reply for that, its document will not be approved. So you need to be very careful with this AI tools as well. There is advantage and disadvantage also. While preparing, we have to be very alert. Okay, what terms to be used and all, we have to be careful, right? And fine. So I hope you understand why we pick he would not be selected. Okay, there is a small 0.01% something problem. If okay, I hope you understand the procedure at least. Right. So let's see about the next one. This is regarding we can say seating arrangements or puzzles. All together we are calling seating arrangements. Also in puzzles only we are taking. Here a team of how many people to be selected? A team of 4 is to be selected among 4 male people and among 4 female people. Team of 4 should be selected. Males are A, B, C, D. Females are E, F, G, H. It's also almost like decision, like they're given some criteria. This is like eligibility we can consider. It's like a criteria, you need to satisfy all that. But remember, there is one more condition they're given. If there would be equal number of males and females. Among 4 people, how many males required? 2 males and 2 females. Okay, now I'll check here. EG is females CD is males, 2 and 2. Here also 2 males, 2 females. Two more options. GC, BF, okay, fine. EAGH. See, this option D I am eliminating. Why? Why option D eliminated? I have, yeah, EGH, 3 females, 1 male only. Condition they clearly mentioned 2 males and 2 females. And there is one more condition C cannot go with. C cannot go with E. Here C and E available, not satisfied. Okay. Next, among B and C, F and C have to be together. Here F and C together, not the read it is satisfied. F and C together. Okay, that's not satisfied in B. Okay, and there is one more thing. D cannot go with the H. Here D and H not there. Here D and H not there. B and H cannot go together. At least with that, I think you can eliminate B. B and H cannot go together. When B is there, H no. When H is there, B no. Here you can see option C is satisfied. When B is there, H is not available. And A must go with E. That is not satisfied in B option. When A is there, must and should you require E. That is also not there in B option. So B violated many rules. Okay, but I hope you understand this question. The approach is very simple. They given what can be the 4. You need to satisfy all the criteria. They given 5. A lot of people worry about D option. Why D is eliminated? This also you need to add on. Many people they are checking only that 5 conditions, but this one not mentioned in condition. They separately given. There are equal number of males and females. Out of 4 equal number of male and female means 2 male and 2 females required. That not satisfied in option D. Right. Now let's go with the next question. Yes, seating arrangements related. This is also ordering. All those comes under seating arrangement. We have 7 objects. You are keeping it from top to bottom. Try this once. We have 7 objects. You need to put them from top to bottom. Which object is in the middle is the question. We solved in basic round 5 questions which is in the middle like that. 5 members which is in the middle. But this is 7 people which will comes in the middle is the question. And we don't have too much time. 10 questions, 15 minutes. We don't have that much luxury time. So you please try to practice in a better way. Read the questions carefully. Just below, immediately below, immediately above, okay. Kept above means it can be immediately above or 2 above, 3 above also. Above different, immediately above different. Immediately just both it looks same meaning. Just below means it's like immediately below we can consider. Now which object is in the middle? You can do trial and error, all those methodologies. Any answer? A is in the middle. Okay. So if you just check it out with the first one, y is immediately above A. That's for sure. Okay, immediately above means I can put immediate thing. And C is in the bottom most. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, I'll write it 5, 6, 7. Seventh position is taken by C. Bottom most is C. And remaining will accommodate there. D is kept above B and Y. And they said, okay, Y is not immediately below D. So Y above B may be, B above D. There may be some gap also. There might be some gap as well. And this given X is just below A and has Z below it. And already C is taken the bottommost, so satisfying all this. So D, B, Y, A, X, Z, C. So middle one is nothing but A. Top, they may ask you next other question like which is in the top, which is in the second from the top. They can ask different questions. Okay, you can understand there is a possibility. So here option A is correct. Which object is the middle is simply option A. See the next one. Topics again you need to think about. Okay, data sufficiency they given. Okay, one question related to this arrangements, one question both second and third one both related to puzzles and arrangements you can consider. This all puzzles and arrangements we can understand. Coding and decoding they're asking in advanced round. Maybe they can ask next time in foundation round also, but these topics you need to focus. And that's what I recommend. These all questions when you take mock test now you can find it. The link I shared three links for you with ending with I think 1117172773 like that. You try all those three, you can find this all questions here and there available. Right. Why I'm telling many times regarding the test to take care of is because you people can see that okay you are not able to sit for that 1.5 hour, 2 hours also. You can definitely feel that okay so you just try. SDURPQ stands for roster, then UDOQP stands for what? So you have to understand the logic here, then apply here. What logic here? Coding and decoding, letter coding question this is. Yes, plus 1, minus 1, plus 1, minus 1 only, but back to front. Q next letter is what? Q next letter R. P before letter P before O. R next letter is S. U before letter is T. D next letter E. S previous letter is R. So here plus 1, minus 1, plus 1, minus 1, plus 1, minus 1. Now G plus 1. G next letter H. P previous letter O. Okay, we have still two options with the HO. Now Q next letter is R, HOR. We have option B. No need to complete full, so make sure in exam that time is important for us. Or you can try first and last letters also. Next, one more question they given in coding and decoding. So two from coding and decoding, two from puzzle arrangements, one from data sufficiency. This question also from coding and decoding. And surprisingly, both have similar logics. Here also A, next letter, S, previous letter. So if you try, okay, L next letter, P previous letter likewise, M O required. Then S next letter means T will come. So mother it seems. Same logic. Now again seating arrangements. Syllogisms, seating arrangements they're asking in advanced rounds. So please work on it more. B, D, F, G and H are seating in a row facing north. How many people are there? 5. Q is nothing but question here. Don't include that Q. We have only 5 people. Right. Sitting in a row facing north direction. Good. F is sitting to the immediate left of D. There are two persons sitting between D and G. B is sitting adjacent to G and to the immediate left of F. If G is not at any of the extreme ends, who is sitting exactly in the middle? Previous question among 7 people middle. Now here among 5 people middle. You try this. Who is in the middle there asked. There are two persons between D and G means it can be D 2 blanks G or G 2 blanks D, both possible. F is sitting immediate left of D, F is sitting immediate left of D, F is sitting immediate left of D. B is sitting adjacent to G and to the immediate left of F. B is sitting adjacent to G and immediate left of F. F immediate left is B and adjacent to G, that is satisfied here only. G is not at the extreme ends means here some other person will be there. So who is in the middle is B. And this arrangement is wrong because this condition I cannot accommodate. B is adjacent to G means B may be here or here, but immediate left of F is not possible for that. B immediate left of F is not possible there. So that's why only second arrangement is okay. So that's what you always, when they say two people between D and G, write both possibilities. D 2 blanks G or G 2 blanks D, both are possible. Okay, so option A. Clear? Shall I proceed for next one? As regular one, they given statements and conclusions. And always we need to look into options. There is no option called either or. So when either or is not there, we have a freedom. We'll draw one diagram. If it is failed, we'll remove it directly. Okay, we can draw multiple diagrams also, no issues. And this is very easy question they given. Statements, all is involved. All statements are all type only. All laptops are books. All books are mouses. All mouses are backpacks. Now, first conclusion, some mouses are laptops. Is it true or false? Is it true or false? First conclusion as per this diagram. True only. Because in this big mouse area, some part is occupied by laptops. So, among mouses, laptops is there. So, first conclusion, true. True. What about second conclusion? All books are, yes, entire books is in backpacks. So, second one correct only. Next conclusion. All backpacks are mouses. Is it? This is backpack area. Is it inside the mouse? No. So third one failed. When third one failed, I can remove third one in the options. When I don't want third one, see, my logic here is I want third one failed. I'm removing third one. Third one here in option B, third one in C, third one is in D. When I removed, I got option A. I stopped with one diagram because of third one, not there only one option available. I'm not deciding A, okay, option A directly because 1 and 2 is true. Maybe another diagram 2 may be failed. Maybe failed. I had to draw and check that. I'm not going with the second diagram here because options, I got only one option left over when 3 is eliminated. Try to understand the difference. Next, as we already mentioned, statements and assumptions. Statements and assumptions. While giving that statement, what that person is thinking. What is the statement? A warning in train compartment to stop train, pull chain. We can see this type of things, right? So penalty for improper use is rupees 500. So why they mention that? Generally, see why some notice is given for you, or maybe when you are entering into the exam hall, they'll mention don't carry mobile phones. Let's say why they mention that. Okay, some people maybe carry the mobile phones. Okay, they had to alert that, and they think that people will follow that. Okay, if they don't mention, maybe people may carry that mobile phone to the exam hall. So they'll mention don't carry mobile phones to the exam hall, something like that. Some notification. Okay, because people will see that, people will follow it, people require that notification. Otherwise, waste of money, right? Giving all notification, that printing and all, what waste. And here, yes, okay, they clearly mention penalty. Why they use that word penalty for improper usage means yes, some people may misuse. That's why they're given that statement. If they don't misuse, why that statement waste, right? So in statements and assumptions, always the person who is giving that statement, he is a okay intelligent guy, he is a proper person, okay, not misusing the things. We should think in a positive side. That guy given means yes, some people misuse it. So that's why okay, they clearly mention improper usage. That we can also see, okay, wear helmet, otherwise fine 1,000. Why? Otherwise, why mention? Wear helmets, they can stop, right? Otherwise, fine. Why they mention is because people won't. Some people won't wear, so they may have a fine. So, like similar case, this is they give a notification, right? So, first one correct. On certain occasions, people may want to stop a running train. Yes, that's why they mentioned to stop train, pull chain. Yeah, maybe some emergency. Okay, some important things, certificates, maybe by mistake it went and fell down in the window. You need to stop and you have to collect it. Yeah, it's worth fine. Okay, we can pay amount for that. That's all secondary things, but it's important. So yes, okay, on certain occasions, people may want. They're not saying compulsory. May want to stop. Yeah, both assumptions are implicit means true, explicit means false. Next, conclusion means what? Definitely true. So they're given a statement which is definitely true with respect to the statement. It's almost like syllogism. In syllogism, we see no A is B, all X are Y, some format, but here not like that. They'll give general statement, but which is definitely true using that statement. Don't apply your general knowledge here. But as per maybe your general knowledge may be fail here for this statement, but that statement you believe what are they given is true. With respect to that only you conclude. What they given, if all players play to their full potential, then only we will win the match. So you understand in the question. This I am not saying this is generic one. For this question only you consider, please. Sir, if all players play to their full potential, okay, then only we will win the match. We have won the match means it indicates that yeah, all played to their full potential because that's the only way. If they don't use the word only, then okay, I cannot consider first one. This is definitely true because as per the statement, then only we'll win the match. So definitely all players play to their full potential. Some players did not play means then they don't own right. So they clearly given in the statement. If all players play up to their full potential, then only we'll win the match. So that's what clearly. So conclusion one follows. Right. So see the next question, and I'll give time you people can solve next one. This side and that side people are start sleeping and all, so you can go and have face wash and come back, and that's why I'll give it some work, then maybe the things will avoid. So what topic this is? Data sufficiency. Again, exactly in the middle only they're asking. Among five people, who is exactly in the middle? Now use those statements. Sometimes three statements also they'll give. Use these statements and decide who among P, Q, T, V and M is exactly in the middle when they are arranged in ascending order of their heights. One simple logic. In first one, which persons are there? How many persons are there? VQM, 3 people. Second one, 4 people. I cannot decide alone. For sure, alone is not possible. Or else they have to say V is taller than only Q. V is shorter than only Q. Something only is used. It means okay. There is no such word called only and all. So one alone, two alone, not possible. Simple logic. Because one alone, there is only 3 people. I cannot decide, right? So one alone, if you try, V is taller than Q but shorter than M. So I cannot decide. Second one, alone, P is taller than Q and M but shorter than P. Q and M, okay, but Q more than M or M more than Q, we don't know. Statement 2 alone I'm talking about. Don't take one interruption there. One alone, okay, when I see 2 alone, P is taller than Q and M, but Q and M internally what heights? Both are equal or Q more than M or M more than Q. The data we don't have in 2 alone. Right now, 1 alone, 2 alone, not possible. But when you combined, yes, both 1 and 2 are sufficient. Why, sir? So if you see combined one, from first one MVQ, from first one MVQ is there, and we know as per this second one, T is taller than Q and M and shorter than P. Then you decide M is the middle one. Using both statements together, you can interrupt now. Okay. In first one, we got the clarity. M is okay taller than Q and all. Together is okay. Together is okay. Sometimes together not sufficient. Then you go with option C. Neither one nor two. Neither one nor two sufficient means okay. Together also not sufficient. They'll give options in different style. Generally, they'll have to mention like statement 1 and 2 together is not sufficient. Need additional data. That's a lengthy thing. Here they given in a short like neither 1 nor 2. Fine, what it may be, that's meaning both not sufficient. Now let's see about the next question. Yeah, this is around 10 set of questions related to reasoning. But if you see more regarding data sufficiency, I think 2 to 3 questions. But that to data sufficiency linked with blood relation, data sufficiency linked with arrangements they given. Whereas seating arrangements are puzzles related couple of questions. Okay, and syllogism related questions they given. So right, so check those. And let's see about advanced quant, one set of paper. Okay, one set of paper. This is the first question related to advanced quant. And here I need to find how many number of solutions are there satisfying that w plus x plus y plus z must be equal to 8. And w, x, y, z all are, I cannot take 1.5, 1.2 not allowed. All are positive integers. I want one clarity from your end. Positive integers means is 0 allowed or not? Positive integers means where from where it will start? Minimum 1. Very good. Okay, 1, 2, 3. 0 is neither positive nor negative. When they say non-negative integers, you know 0 is allowed. Positive integer means 0 not allowed. Non-negative integers means 0 allowed. Positive integers are like natural numbers. Natural number starts from 1. Non-negative integers are like whole numbers, 0 allowed. Okay, that idea, because for this question if they given non-negative integers, answer is different. For positive integers, answer is different. And this is okay. First question I will explain normal method, then I will give shortcut also. First, let's take a normal way of solving. Okay, can I take all ones? Is it possible? All ones means what will happen? All ones means 4, but I want 8. So all ones not allowed. 3 ones allowed. When I take 3 ones, other one 5, 8 is possible. And now I can say 4 factorial by 3 factorial, which is 4 ways. This is 4 solutions. What is that 4 solutions, sir? I can take 5, 1, 1, W5, XYZ 1, 1, 1, or X is 5, remaining 1, Y is 5, remaining are 1. Z is 5, remaining are 1. That's what this 4 ways. Y is said 4 factorial by 3 factorial. How many numbers here? 4 numbers. Among the 3 ones are there. 3 are repeated. Divided by 3 factorial. Okay. With 3 ones, fine. Then with 2 ones, when I take 2 ones, what is the remaining count I required? 6. I cannot go with 0, 6. 0 is not allowed. I cannot go with 1, 5. It's already done. Next, 2, 1, 4, 3 and 3. Don't say 4 and 2. 2 and 4 means that I'll take now. 4 factorial divided by 2 factorial. Why to divide by 2 factorial? 2 ones are repeated, right? So 4 factorial means 24. Divide by 2 means 12. Then here, what is this? How many ways? 4 factorial divided by 2 factorial, under 2 factorial also. Why under 2 factorial is denominator? Because of 2 ones, and other 2 factorial because of 2 threes. Okay, fine. Then is there anything else with 2 ones? 2 ones. 4 2 don't tell, again that's available. 5 1 don't tell, already 1 5 5 1 all combinations we tried. Next with 1, with single one. If I take single one, the remaining summation should be 7. Okay, 3 numbers integer summation 7 means it's possible with 1 to 4 only. 1 plus 2 plus 4 only possible. 7 you want with 3 positive integers means 1 plus 2 plus 4 only. So not allowed. 1 to 4 already taken. Okay, with single one not possible. That's what I want to conclude. If I take single one, okay, then you try 7 I required. What in any other case? 3 3 1 already done. 7 means okay, 1 2 4, and what is the other cases? 5 1 1 already taken. So with 1 I am talking about. 6 if you involve, 0 required. 0 is not allowed. If you involve 6, other two should be 1 and 0. Okay, so 1 is fine. With single one not possible it seems. Next with 2. With 1 2 we already did. With 1 2 we already did. With 2 2's try. If it is 2 2's, what is the remaining? I want 4. It can be 1 3, 1 plus 3 or 3 plus 1. That's already counted. Then we missed it, right? With single one we missed that. With single one this is a possibility we missed it. With single one, okay, 2 2 3 is one combination which we missed. Total 8. Okay, so fine. That's why I'll give another method which is very fastly you can do. But this is what is the time taken you observe, and we'll see the shortcut how to do. This is time taken on, you have to understand it first. Now how many here? 4 factorial divided by 2 factorial, which is 12. Already here 12 and okay, 10, 22, 22 and 12, 34, and one possibility finally all twos. When all twos are there, that's one way. I think finally we got 42 as the answer. In fact, that's the maximum in the options, and we got already that 24, 34, 30, so 35 we got, 35 sorry. And still we'll check is there any other things missed. We got 35 so far. I think that's the scenario. Still any other? With 6, no dear. If we take 6 now, we'll get 0. Negative is not allowed, so 6 is throw it out. When I take 5, remaining should be 3 only. You can try like that also. Instead of ones, you can try with highest number. What is the highest number I can accompany? I cannot go with 6, I can go with 5. When 5 is there, remaining summation should be 3. That's probably with 1 1 1. When 4 is there, remaining summation should be 4. It can be 1 1 2, or it can be 1 1, yeah, 1 1 2. That's only when 4 is involved. 1 1 2 only will satisfy. Then with the 3, what is the other case? So you can try all those. different scenarios. So 35 fine, but this is taking time. And as it is 8, we got this much. If it is 18, let's say sum of those 4 equal to 18, you will get more ways, checking all different things. Then 9 will involve when you want 18 and all. So fine, that's why I'll give you one simple shortcut formula for this. It's application of combinations actually. When you have a plus b plus c plus d equal to n, okay, this is how many variables, means 4 variables. 4 variables, okay, or let's say r variables. When this is where number of variables is r, then you can go with formula n minus 1 cr minus 1. For positive integral solutions, integer solutions, n minus 1 cr minus 1. R is nothing but number of variables. R is nothing but number of variables. N is nothing but that summation should be equal to what value. Here for our question, what is n? The one which we solved, 8. 8 minus 1 means 7c3. 7c3 means from 7 you have to write 3 terms. 7 into 6 into 5 divided by 3 factorial. 3 factorial means 6. This cancel. 7 into 5 is 35. We already did practically, and this is the short way of doing that. But if they given non-negative integers, if suppose for the previous question also, if 0 involved, then 0008 or 0026, 6 also we can use, right? So there are more chances if 0 involved. That is why for non-negative integers, more chances are there. So for non-negative integers, one small change in the formula, okay, you can verify it with the basic method what we solved. Like previous one what we solved, you can involve 0. For non-negative integer solutions, maybe next time they may ask you how many non-negative integer solutions, then one change is n plus r minus 1 cr minus 1. Instead of n minus 1, we will get n plus r minus 1 cr minus 1. This is for non-negative integer solutions. This is for positive integer solutions. Non-negative require more, that's why n plus r. And you can verify it by taking 3a plus b plus c equal to something called 6. You try for that, including 0. Okay, you can definitely check that this formula will work. Combinations, applications, this they asked in advanced one, first question. Okay, but recently they given bit easy compared to this, but okay fine, if you know this concept now, then it's easy. If you don't know, you may find some extra time. And in fact, this method also okay for you in exam, as they given 10 questions 20 minutes, you can try this easily. This is also not a big task, but if it is 18, then it's a bit difficult. If that is equal to 18 means some issue will come, but if it is equal to 8, then okay fine, no problem. Now see the next question. This is the first question, advanced round. Yes, advanced question only we can say, advanced concept only. But this question very silly and simple question. I think everyone can answer this very easily. And to avoid option verification, they are also a bit intelligent. They given a plus b combined. They are not giving a and b separately. They are asking a plus b equal to what? Now what is the first statement? A says to b, if you give rupees 4 to me, I will have 2 times as many rupees as those left with you. After giving 4, whatever B is having now, A is twice of that. So initially A and B is having A, B, let it be. But as for first statement meaning, what is that, A plus 4. Why A plus 4? B is giving 4 to A. Now B is having how much? B minus 4. This is twice. This is what the statement. If you give 4 to me, means I have added 4. Then I am twice. What is left with you now? The B left with is now B minus 4. right? So that's one statement. Then other one, now B replying to that. So this is like our films when okay hero is given some dialogue, villain will give counter dialogue. So like that now B is replying to him. Okay, if you give 11 rupees to me, I will be as many as those left with you. If you give 11 to me, when A is given 11 to B, means B become B plus 11. Now both are same. They said as many as those left with you. Now both are equal. After A given 11 to B means A equal to B plus 22. Right. Now substitute that in above. When A is B plus 22, this left hand side will be B plus 26. This right hand side will be 2B minus 8. This minus 8 will go to that side. So we can consider B equal to 34. B 34 is what we'll get. When B is 34, A will be equal to 56. Now 68 plus 22, you got 90. A plus B is what the question. So understand the statement. Why A plus 4 equal to, this is advanced level question, is easy actually. It's not advanced. That's what the feedback we received from a few of your friends who already participated in TCS is that. Okay, they're given some easy questions in advance compared to foundation round. This is basic question only you can write. The previous question, okay, we'll agree at least, but this question is basic one. But that equation, try to understand. That's why maybe this when I shared the topics for you, I mentioned linear equations is one of the topic. This is just solving linear equations. You created an equation, now you are solving that equation. And check the statement. Are you clear with the statement or not? This one and this one. Two statements. We created an equation with respect to two statements. Then solving that we can do. Okay, check that once. Now, see this next question. A cylindrical container of 36 centimeters height and 48 centimeters diameter is filled with sand. Now, its sand is used to form a conical heap of radius 30 centimeters. So it's very simple. Volume of cylinder equal to volume of cone, because the sand which they used are maybe stored in that cylindrical container. Now they want to store it in a cone. Okay, they want to convey that. Okay, maybe previously the questions is like you have a cylinder, you melt it and form a cone. Okay, what is the volume of cone now? What is the height of that? They may ask something related to those. Now this is like they use some other thing, or else maybe I poured a water in a cylindrical tank. Now the same water I want to pour it in a conical shape of tank. Okay, so now what is the height of that conical shape tank? Like that, it's okay. They are asking some other way of questions. Now, volume of cylinder, as per this, it should be equal to volume of cone. Here, radius is different. Here, diameter 48, radius is 24 for information. Don't take 48 directly. So, volume of cylinder is pi r square h. Volume of cone 1 by 3 pi r square h. But radius here is different. Radius here and height also different only. Okay, this is different one, this is different one. So pi get cancelled. What is the radius here? 24 square. So I'm writing 24 into 24 for better cancellations. H is nothing but 36. One third of radius 30 only. So 30 square, 30 into 30 I'm writing. H2 must be, we have to calculate. And virtual calculator allowed, you can see options are in points, decimals and also calculate properly. Now 3 ones, 3 tens, 3 12 times, 3 10 times. So divided by 100, that's not a big deal. 12 cube is 1728 multiplied with 4 divided by 100 means I should end with 2. I think 69.12 is what. You got 69.12. You can check the calculations. 69.12 is what your answer. Regarding areas and volumes, we already expected two questions in basic round, okay, and in advanced round also you can see a question. Next question, study the given graph and answer the questions. They're given three questions related to same diagram. Right, okay. Now see, this is question related to profit and loss. Data interpretation, question related to profit and loss. See, in profit and loss, one terminology you need to update regarding data interpretation topic is as per business point of view. In business point of view, the income or revenue, if they use the terminology is income, revenue and all, okay, and they use the word expenditure or investment. In business terminology they use these words: income, revenue, what is the expenditure, what is the investment. So this profit and loss, income and revenue is nothing but selling price. Income and revenue means nothing but selling price. Expenditure and investment means it's like cost price. These terminologies with respect to business. We know selling price and cost price and all in profit and loss topic. Now, okay, this is with respect to business point of view. When you see any words like income, revenue in the question, it's related to selling price. If we see anything related to expenditure, investment, it's related to cost price. Because in this diagram, in fact, in gate exam also they asked two questions previously with this terminologies only. In fact, here you see this is the last question from TCS. Okay, percent profit earned by companies A and B over the given years. This y-axis is related to profit percentage. Profit percentage is y-axis. Year by year. Okay, that red color is related to B, blue color related to A. So 35% is the profit for B in 2015. A profit is 25%. In exam, you are allowed to zoom the image and you can see the values. That's not an issue. Now see here, they given that formula also here. What is profit percentage formula actually? Profit with respect to CP. Profit means SP minus CP. I said income means nothing but SP. Expenditure means SP minus CP divided by CP into 100. That we know, but as per business terms, you may not know. That's why they given in the question. Profit percent means SP minus CP divided by CP into 100. Income minus expense divided by expenditure into 100. And okay, for the same diagram, three questions they given. Okay, when you are done with that sample test or mock test, then you can see these questions in that exam. Right now, what is the question they are asking? See, expenditure of company B in 2019 was. So expenditure means is it selling price or cost price? So cost price of B in which year? 2019 is how much? 225 crores. Now what they are asking? What they are asking? Income. Income means selling price of B in 2019 only, dear. In 2019 only. Okay, they not mention is in the same year. Right. Now we know when profit percentage is 30%, if let us say SP equal to 130% of CP, we can write. I know CP, I can calculate SP. Okay, where we know profit percentage, the table is related to profit percentage. So B in 2019, B in 2019 is how much? 35%. Red color is related to B. 35% profit. So as it is 35% profit, SP is equal to 135% of CP. 135% means, okay, you can, when calculator allowed, 135 divided by 100, you can write 1.35. 1.35 into 225. 1.35 into 225, you can check with calculator, no problem. Calculator allowed, virtual calculator allowed. So 303.75 is the answer. I'm using calculator. I'm not okay discussing any calculation shortcuts now. As in TCS, virtual calculator allowed, multiplication, division, all those things allowed. So this is what the first question. I said 3 questions they asked for the same diagram. Okay, first one is this. We'll see about second one next. Are you getting clarity here? First one, because next 2 questions are slowly went to next level. This is easy. Directly they given cost price. You need to calculate selling price, and there is 35% profit from the data. Only data from the graph is 35% profit. Now, next question, what they given? Incomes of A and B in 2017 are equal. They want expenditure ratio. In which year? 2017. Incomes means what? Incomes means selling price. So selling price of A equal to selling price of B. 2017 only. Now I want to know cost price of A divided by cost price of B is what? This is what I need to calculate. Okay. Now we go for 2017. Okay, if A profit is 20%, then we'll write 120% of CPA. A profit, B profit is what in 2017 I want. A profit, B profit. A is 35, B is 50. Now a lot of people will put 7 is to 10, they'll give that also. Okay, see 35 and 50, right? So I can write 135% of A, here 150% of B. Is it 135 50? What? 35 and 50 only, right? I had. But in exam, for every question, above diagram will available. Here to save the space, I didn't given. Yeah, A 35, B is 50. For in exam, above the question, you have a diagram. No need to scroll and check all this. So now I want CPA by CPB. Percentage will cancel. Okay, this is 530 times 527 times. 30 divided by 27 is nothing but 10 upon 9. 3 10 times, 3 9 times. Option B is correct. 10 with respect to 9. Next question, they went to next level bit compared to this first 2. First one easy, they given directly 1 year expenditure, the related year selling price income we need to calculate. Now here what they given, expenditure of companies A and B in 2017 are the ratio 2 is to 3. If total incomes of the 2 companies are 540, what is the total expenditure in that year? So we know 2017 only, just now we discussed. 2017 only, A profit in 2017 is 35%. Okay, B profit in 2017 is 50%. Just now we taken that, right? So now what they said, total incomes of 2 companies in that year means selling price of A plus selling price of B. This is regarding 2017 only. Good thing in this questions is they are only with 1 year they are discussing. But some questions they know they'll give 2017, 2018 combined. As the graph is having multiple, they can combine also. They can say expenditure of company A in 2017 and expenditure of company B in 2019 combined. They can take different things, but you're lucky enough they are taking in the same year only. Fine. So selling price of A plus selling price of B together is 540 crores. Right. Okay. Selling price of A is 135% of cost price of A. Why 135%? I hope you know. Selling price of B is 150% of cost price of B, which is equal to 540. Up to here, any doubt? No, right. So, and listen, they given cost price of A and B is 2 is to 3. I can consider A is nothing but 2k, B is like 3k. I can consider A is like 2x as usual, B is 3x. They're asking about 5x. Total expenditure of A and B means 5x is the question. I want to calculate 5x value. Okay. Now you substitute that 2x and 3x here. 135% of 2x means 270% of x multiplied with 2. 150% of cost price of B means 450% of 3x. Why 450? 150 become 450 because CPB is 3x. Now both are x, right? 270 plus 450 is how much? 720 percentage. 720% means 720 divided by 100, which is 7.2. 7.2x is 540. X is what? 70 it seems. Okay, 540 divided by 7.2. 75, sorry. X is 75. I want 5x. They're asking combined one, 5x value. 5 into 75, which is 325 or 375. 370. Check it out this question. So why 135%, why 150%? What is the 2x and 3x? 270 plus 450 percentage is 720%. 720% is nothing but 7.2. 720% means 720 divided by 100, which is 7.2. So any doubt in this question, please? So this is the set of things related to advanced. Okay, we are giving the idea. So what level? Okay, data interpretation they ask in advanced. Sometimes they may ask you in foundation round also. But these topics primarily you need to focus on these topics. The add-on thing is data interpretation for basic round we not discuss. So here there are there. Okay, and permutation combination. There is one more question probability also there. Did not yet done with 10 questions set. So we have yeah, this question related to quadratic equation, and many people worry about this question. It's very basic actually. No worries, it's a very basic question. Alpha and beta are the roots of the quadratic equation. They said, okay, and they're giving 4 into alpha square plus beta square plus alpha beta equal to 23. Then which of the following is true? Right? Now alpha square plus beta square can be written as alpha plus beta whole square minus 2a alpha beta. Can I write like that? This set alpha square plus beta square is written like this. Right now, what is that equation become? 4 into alpha plus beta whole square minus alpha beta equal to 23. So why you convert it into alpha plus beta? In quadratic equation, we know sum of roots and product of roots. Sum of roots means alpha plus beta we will get. What is sum of roots? Minus b divided by a. In quadratic equation, ax square plus bx plus c equal to 0. In that sum of roots is minus b divided by 0. What is product of roots is c divided by a. Minus b divided by a is sum of roots, c divided by a is nothing but product of roots. So minus b divided by a means alpha plus beta is minus 5 divided by 2. C by A means 1 K by 2 K divided by 2. Now we need to find which of the following options they given are true. Okay, now put that here. You have this equation, right? We developed a equation now. Substitute alpha plus beta. Okay, I think I'll remove it here to avoid confusion. So I'll write it below this. So 4 into alpha plus beta whole square minus alpha beta equal to 23. As we know, alpha plus beta is minus 5 divided by 2. Whole square will be nothing problem. So 25 divided by 4 minus k divided by 2 is what 23 we got. So when you solve, okay, this 4 will get cancelled when you take LCM. It's 25 minus 2k equal to 23. I think k equal to 1 it seems. K equal to 1 only will satisfy this. So k value equal to 1. Sir, fine, but okay, k equal to 1, how that is going to help while solving this question? Put k value 1, only option A will satisfy. If k is 1, first option, what it will become? 1 minus 3 plus 2, which is nothing but equal to 0. Second one is 4 minus 2, which is equal to 2. Third one is 1 minus 2 plus 3. It will be not 0. It won't satisfy except option A. For k value 1, nothing else will satisfy. We may think about we got equation in k square. We are not getting that. We got k value 1. Okay. And if you check it out in the options, k value 1 is satisfied in only option A. This is given in advanced round. Not too much difficult. Not too much difficult one. See the next one. Hope you understand this. Okay. Yeah, now probability related stuff. We discussed like, okay, when you have 3 coins or 4 coins are rolled, maybe recently I shared some videos related to Cisco. When you go through, maybe you identify that. Or else let me repeat that question which I discussed for Cisco people also. I'm sharing those stuff in your groups as well. Okay, listen when you are free, then you may get some benefits. Suppose when you are tossing a coin and throwing a die, what is the total outcomes? Tossing a coin and throwing a die. I'm telling tossing a coin and rolling a die or throwing a die. What's the total outcomes? 8. Okay. What is the total outcomes when you are tossing a coin and rolling a die? This question asked in Infosys company in written test. And for EC students in probability theory and stochastic process, if you see people's textbook, this is there as a combined sample space example as well. There is the first chapter, you have combined sample space. Definition also you learn same example. Tossing a coin and rolling a die. Total outcomes is 12, not 8. 2 into 6. Tossing a coin, you got 2 outcomes. Rolling a die, 6. I'm using the word and. And means multiplication. Tossing a coin 2, rolling a die 6. 2 into 6 is 12. And I'll show what is the total also. See, what is the total is 1 untile, 2 untile, 3 untile, 4 tile, 5 tile, 6 tile. Here numbers are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. In coin, I am getting tile. 1 tile, 2 tile, 3 tile, 4 tile, 5 untile, 6 untile. Next one, 1 head, 2 head, 3 head, 4 head, 5 head, 6 head. Total 12. Practically, or they use the word and. There are not only one event, 2 events are happening, means and. And here, that is why when 3 dice are thrown, first die 6, second die 6, third one 6, it's not 18. 6 into 6 into 6. You are not throwing only one, you are throwing 3 dice. First one 6 and the second one and third one 6 into 6 into 6. That's total. Here how many times? How many dice? 12. Rolled means 6 power 12. That is what you can see in all options, 6 power 12 in denominator. That's total. Probability is what? Simply favorable out of total. So simple point is favorable out of total. You came to know total. Now I have to see about favorable. What is the possibility? What is the probability? Probability means possibility. What is the chances? Okay, chances, possibility, all are same. Now they said, what is the probability that each of the numbers appeared twice? Two times here. Total outcomes are how many? So when I'm tossing a coin and rolling a die, in each outcome, what is the things? One and tail, two are there. Now when I roll 12, I have 12 things. Okay, I got 12 results at a time. So among 12 results, they said they want everything repeated twice. 1, 1, 2, 2, 3, 3, 4, 4, 5, 5, 6, 6. But not in the same order. One can come first, the other one can come at middle or last. It should not be exactly 1, 1, 2, 2 and all. One here, other one somewhere. I can start with 2 also. But they want two twos, two ones, two fives like that. So total how many here? How many numbers are there? 12 numbers. It's similar to what we discussed. 411 we discussed in sum of 4 numbers should be equal to 8. 411 means 4 digits are there 4 factorial. Ones are repeated divided by 3 factorial. Similarly, here total 12 numbers are there. 12 factorial divided by, because of ones, 2 factorial. Ones are repeated 2 times. Twos are repeated, threes are repeated, fours repeated, fives repeated. 2 factorial is nothing but 2. That is why you can see 2 power 6 in denominator here. So 12 factorial divided by 2 power 6 is what? Favorable. Favorable. Total is 6 power. Favorable out of total, if you do, we'll get option E. 12 factorial divided by 2 power 6 into 6 power 12. A lot of people, when they see the question, they'll be panic. But read it properly, you'll get the answer. Start doing. A lot of people just like that see the question and they keep thinking, put pen and paper, start. Then, okay, you may get things. A lot of people, they do that mistake. They'll keep thinking, oh, how to solve, how to solve, how to solve. First, or take some small example. When you're worrying, take some small example. I'm throwing only 3 times or 4 times. Okay, I have to get all things repeated. Then what way we can do? Okay, so those all things you need to look in. This is permutation combination combined with numerator decided by permutation combination. Denominator is anyhow, as we mentioned, 6 power 12. Right. And this is regarding statistics. They given x is the median for the data and it is replaced by other data also. And finally, we want to calculate 5x minus 4y value. So you check it out, median for this. Okay, they given 33. Median, how to calculate first of all? How to calculate median? Put the given numbers in ascending or descending or anything. What way you can go now? Is it ascending or descending? Which one? Ascending? Oh, no, you can do anything. We have to start process, right? That's what I'm asking you. We'll go with ascending. Fine. Then what's the least value? 10. Then 13. Then 15. Then 17. Then 19. I'm just striking those to avoid confusion. Then 20. Then good. 28. 33. 35. 37. 40. 40 is not 42, right? Yeah. We have total how many here? 5 and 5, 10, 12. You check here, 12 is there. Yes. Fine. Now, what is the median? When you have total even number of terms, median is average of middle two. We'll get 2 middle terms. The 2 middle terms are, what's the 2 middle terms here? 21 and 24. So, x is the median. means we have to take average of these two numbers, 21 plus 24 divided by 2, which is 22.5. X value 22.5. Now, see the concept. They're asking you to replace certain numbers. Now you calculate the median. Now the new median is y after replacing. What to be replaced? 10 should be replaced with 18. Okay, then, okay, 18 position is somewhere. I'll remove 10, okay, but 18 position is that order will disturb, right? So 13, 15, 17, then 18, 19, 21 is replaced by 34 somewhere else. So we don't have any objection. So 21, 24. Now instead of 37, so 27 I have to use here. 27, then 28, sorry, 21 not required. Yeah, thank you. 21 we have taken, sorry. 21 should be removed. Agreed. Next, 10 also we already removed. 27, 28, 33, then 34, 35, 37 should be removed. Agreed. Now, 24 and 27 are the middle terms. So, y equal to 24 plus 27 divided by 2. 51 divided by 2 means 25.5. Is this y correct? See, in fact, I can also shift one number less or above. See, one thing like 10, 21, 10 and 21 are less than the median values. And I'm shifting to 18, 34, 27. You can see that range. Below and above how it is shifted. How many steps we can go left or right like that. But that's all confusing. Okay, I'll just suggest you to change and write the order. Better, you may get that confidence. Otherwise, you may be having a doubt. Is it correct or not? Is it correct or not like that? This is good thing to go, okay. Now, 5x minus 4y. What is 5x is? 1, yeah, what is 5x value? Minus 4y. 110 and we got 112.5, good. Minus 102 it seems. We got 10.5. So we can see the option which is 10 point. Yes, option available. So this is the question given in TCS. So check it out once. X value, Y value, median related. See, for again, I'm mentioning you ungrouped data easy. Please go to the statistics video, what I said for you. Grouped data median is difficult. Go through grouped data once. Ungrouped data anyhow easy. Putting in order, mode is repeatedly, mean and all fine. But for grouped data, mean okay, you can do, but median will be a bit difficult. Okay, go through those median related stuff for group data how to handle. They're asking for group data also. In coming classes, we'll discuss that for sure. But go through it once. The terminologies you should know. What is the each terminology? CF cumulative frequency, frequency and all you should understand. And this question, a lot of people felt very panic when they see this question. It's a bit lengthy because what they given first is see in a panchayat the ratio of males to females is, but see the question first, listen, everybody read the question, then you understand. Okay, it's very easy question at the end. The question is very lengthy, but if you focus on what they're asking, it's very easy. So see, population of panchayat is how much? 3200. In question they said male and females are 9:7, and then 80% of them are eligible voters. See, if you go for election concept, in percentages video I discussed already. We know, suppose in our town, let's say in our college, we have 5,000 people, right? 5,000 people, but all are not eligible for voting, right? Okay, first years may not be eligible for voting. Their ages might not be satisfied, let's say. So out of 5,000 people, only 4,000 people are eligible for voting. Among them, only 50% attended for polling. They may be from different areas. They may not entered polling due to many reasons, right? So when they go for polling, they may elected to some party A, B, C. Okay, who got more votes, they will be selected, or maybe they won the elections. So only valid votes, sorry, we'll go for total votes or total members in a village, among them votes eligible voters, among eligible voters how many polled, among polled how many valid, how many invalid. That also important. Yes, some people maybe to give justice for both parties they'll press two buttons, or okay, so maybe they are in a good mode, they may move here and there and they'll press things here and there. Okay, so it will be a problem. So that's what you can observe here. 80% of them are eligible, 50% of them are voted, 10% of them are invalid, right? And don't go for male and female because they're not asking about male and female, they're asking only total number of valid votes. So here people are taking what is the total among that male female 9:7 sir, 9 plus 7 16 sir, 16 to become 3020 means multiply with 200, not required because they're not asking male valid, they're not asking how many female are valid. So simple total how many, total strength 3200. Now see the approach how to go ahead. 3200 is the total. Okay. Among them, eligible is 80%. So 2560. 10% is 320, 80% means multiply 320 with 8, we got 2560. We have calculator allowed, we can use no problem. Now, voted is how much? 50%. It's not 50% of 3200. 50% of eligible people only will go for voting right. Among the eligibility, 50% only voted means 1280. How many are invalid? 10% are invalid. Invalid is on not polled people. Among polled, among voted only. Okay, how many valid, how many invalid? Not voted, we cannot say valid or invalid. So invalid is how much they said? 10% gone, means 128 gone. What is the remaining thing? Is nothing but called valid, which is 1152. Question completed. They're asking how many of the votes casted, yes, how many voted are valid is 1152. But many people, when they see the question, there are a lot of other data they're given, not only male and female 9:7, 7:9. Here, okay, these people are voted for three. Okay, A, B, C are three people participated in that election for Sarpanch post. A got, B won the election and he got 45% of the total. A and B got some votes, which is 5:4. They given a lot of those stuff. But all those, yeah, we can calculate, but this is not required for this question. B won 45% of total votes casted. Total votes casted is 1280. Votes casted 1280. Among that 45% is B. Then what is the remaining votes? That should be distributed among A and C in 5:4. We can calculate what is A and what is C. If they ask you at least how many votes A got, then I can go to that level. How many votes C got? How many votes B got? If they ask that, then I'll move further. But question is only how many valid votes. I can stop here. My job done. So that's why please see the question. Don't observe that the question is very lengthy. Okay, I'm not attempted that. But first, at least read the last line. What they are asking. And they're not particular about male, female, so no issues with that. In basic round also we discussed time and work. You can see this is the question related to time and work. A work is assigned to 6 men and 2 women and they can complete in 3 days. It was also observed that 7 times as much work can be done by a man and a woman can do. Together they can do 7 times. You have seen 6 men and 2 women can do the work in 3 days. And that people, 6 men and 2 women, can do 7 times the work as a man and a woman. 1 man, 1 woman doing whatever the work they do. The 6 men and 2 women are doing 7 times of that. Yeah, 1 man, 1 woman But now this group is 6 men and 12 women. Those people are doing 7 times the work of that. Yes, more people, more work they can do. That's valid only. Now the question is, if 14 women are there, now without men, men is not mentioned. If 14 women only there, how many days it will take to complete the work? With 14 women, how many days it will take to complete the work? 6 men and 12 women, okay, can complete the work in 3 days. This is good question actually. Concept. Sir, what formula? Don't search for formulas. Understand the concept. It's all basic. Okay. Those who not know time and work so far also, still you can understand. Like they said 6 men plus 12 women can complete the work in 3 days. Question is 14 women can complete the work in how many days? Is it? Right. Now, their intention is very clear. You need to bring relation between men and women and convert all into women. Then only, okay, how many women, how many days I can decide. So to give relation between men and women, they given the other data. These people, 6 men and 12 women, are doing the work 7 times 1 man and 1 woman. Or understand this equation? It was also observed that together they means here as a continuation 6 men and 12 women is doing 7 times the work a man and a woman can do. Now I got the relation between men and women. How, sir? 7 men, here 6 men, I'll get 1 man. Here 12 women and 7 men. So 1 man is equal to 5 women. I got the relationship now. Check that, yes, 1 man. You see that equation? Is it correct or not? Please let me know. Is it correct or not? Now what you can do, in question 6 men plus 2 women can do it in 1 man is 5 women means if we substitute 30 women plus 2 women, which is nothing but 42 women can do it in 42 women can do it in 3 days. Now 14 women, less women, time taken should be more, and as it is divided by 3, number of people is divided by 3. Time should be, see, 9 days. No formula, nothing. Yeah, topic everything, any topic can be done in a simple manner like this. So 9 days is the answer. Any doubt here, please? Okay, there if they ask regarding men, convert all women into men. Then you will get the answer. Okay, they're given men and women combination, and they're asking only regarding women, and to convert that they're given in between relation between men and women indirectly. So use it, convert, and then do. In fact, similar question in time and work videos which we already shared is available. So when you believe any topic you are not up to the mark, please start learning. Don't postpone the things. There is no one going to help you in IAN centers. You need to work. If you turn your head left and right, immediately you are out of the room. They'll just shut down your system. If you turn left and right, yes, they'll simply shut down the system. You can leave. So please learn, learn, learn. In fact, if people don't know history of disturbing the things in the exam hall, so anyhow we don't find that thing so far. So, but fine, that's what you have to start preparing. As I mentioned already, no luck in TCS, only hard work. So let's see about this question related to time and distance. After this, one more question. With that, we'll stop the things. Don't worry. This one and one more question. With that, we'll stop. So this question, time and distance, is a special question because this type of things you cannot find in any textbooks. And as they're asking this type of questions in placements, I think you know your juniors is getting some booklets now. In our booklet, we kept this, added this one. Okay, this type of model, not same. We given 4 p.m., 5 p.m. like that, different timings, but this model question is there. Sir, here there is no speed, no distance. Still, yeah, at least we can sense it, right? They can meet. Is there possibility to meet? Varun is moving from S to T, started at 6, reaching T at 8. Whereas his sister Sumani, okay, Sumana, his sister, fine, okay, leaves at point T at 7 a.m. and reaching at 10 a.m. There is a clear chance they both can meet after 7 because Suman starts after 7. So after 7, they're going to meet for sure. Right? So they're in the same track, S to T, in between they'll meet. Right? So there is a chances Varun meets his sister. So at what time? Right? So distance not given, speed not given, then how to do? That's what, okay, you need to be good in concept. So S and T, distance is not given. You assume the distance. In time and work is not given, right? In time and work, lot of questions we solved, work is not given. We are assuming work is LCM of something, 80 pages typing, 20 pages typing, tank capacity is 10 liters, 20 liters. We are assuming something. Similarly here, when distance is not given, you can take D also. Distance D or X kilometers you can take. But when it is X, you cannot understand the concept. That is value, you will understand better. I am taking distance equal to 60 kilometers. So why you taken 60? Is there anything in your mind? Yes, I have in my mind that 6 a.m. to 8 a.m. How many hours journey? 2 hours. Other one 7 to 10 a.m. 3 hours. Speed is distance by time. Okay, to get the values easily, my answer should be divided by 2 and 3. So distance should be divided by 2 and 3. I kept like that. Distance 60. Why 60 only you taken, sir? We can take any value actually, but for easy thing, I know. Okay, Varun is traveling for 2 hours. 2 hours he'll cover how much distance? The distance we assumed now 60. So he covering that 60 kilometers in 2 hours. So what is the speed of Varun is? Distance by time 30 kilometer per hour. What about Suman? Suman is traveling that 60 kilometers same in 3 hours. So how can you consider 60 kilometers? They said starting at T, reaching S in 3 hours, 7 a.m. to 10 a.m., 3 hours. So 20 kilometer per hour. Now integer value. If we take some other thing, you may got fraction, 12 point something, 14 point something. You may again worry. So I am not. You may leave the question also in between. This is bit not my cup of tea. We may leave that thing. So to make things conveniently, you need to think one step ahead. Right? Okay, fine. Now after this, only one question. With that, we'll close the things over. And now here, if you observe, one more update important here. So time is distance by speed, distance 60, opposite direction speed 30 plus 20 adding not allowed now because both are not started at the same time. Time is distance by speed is allowed if both started at same time. Is both are started at same time? No. Varun started at 6, but Suman started at 7. Which is late time here? Late time 7. So at 7 a.m. you observe it. You don't apply time is distance by speed directly. It's wrong. At 7 a.m. you try to observe. At 7 a.m. what will happen? In this 1 hour, okay, Varun covered 30 kilometers already. Varun. This is Suman. Varun. Varun is already covered 30 kilometers because what is the speed of Varun? 30 kilometer per hour. In 1 hour, 30 kilometers he will cover. So only pending is 30 kilometers. Now Suman also activated at 7 a.m. Varun is already in flow. So now you can apply. Time is distance by speed. So what is distance now? 30. Speeds are opposite direction. So speeds can be added. Speeds can be added. So this is 30 divided by 50. 3 by 5th of the hour. Hour is having how many minutes? 60 minutes. 60 divided by 5, 36 minutes. 12 into 3, 36 minutes. So after 7 a.m., they'll take 36 minutes to meet. Means answer is 7:36 a.m. This question is excellent question for sure, I can say. Okay, so because the timings are different and they didn't given distance, they didn't given speed, still we are able to solve. And with common sense also we can understand they are starting. Suppose if I ask anyone like 6 to 8, 6 a.m. Varun started, reached at 8 a.m. Suman started at 6 a.m. at T, reaching S at 8 a.m. When they'll meet at 7 a.m. everybody can say. Both 2 hours, 2 hours journey, both start at 6 means we can say that easily. But here they started at different timing. And that too, both journeys are different times. Varun can complete it in 2 hours, but Suman can complete it in 3 hours. So there is a issue, right? So last one, this is again related to areas and volumes. They're asking shaded area. This area they want. This into marks is there, right? So that boxes area, shaded area they want. So if you want shaded area from the square, you have to remove, right? So shaded area. Can anyone say what is the shaded area? 14 centimeters is the radius, please. Here to here is 14. This is 14. Not the diameter, 14 is this. So what is shaded area? Can anyone guess? What is the square area first of all? Square area is 28 square. Half of that is 14, please. If this is 14, this is also 14, 28. So 28 square minus, I need to remove this 4 quarters, right? 4 quarter part of circle means area of circle only, simple. Area of one circle you remove. That 4 quarter parts, 1, 2, 3, 4 you join, you will get a circle. 1 will be here, 2 will be here, I can take 3 here, I can take 4 here. This is a circle area. Okay, that one circle area of circle, one circle removed, which is pi into 14 square. Right, so that will clear that. You need to do cancellation. Pi is 22 by 7. Do that things at all. That's not a big deal for you. People can do the things. So shaded area. Okay, that circle you need to understand. That's what the problem. Many people are calculating 1 by 4th, 1 by, yeah, fine, anyhow. 1 by 4, 1 by 4, 1 by 4 totally equal to one circle, only 4 parts. One circle will come. Right.